Tell me how I just watched a video about this girl talking about how, yes, inflation is up. Yes, grocery prices, everything is more expensive, but the product is less. And I just got my groceries and I'm opening them up. I cannot even believe this. Let me show you guys. All right, here's a bag of Greenwise blue corn chips. I love these. I love to eat chips and salsa and dips. It's like my girl dinner. Anyways, here's thinking it's this nice big bag. Yeah, just opened it. Just opened it. That's about how much product is in here. You think that's bad? Wait till you see this. Okay, so the other one is this mission bag. It seems really full, right? It's full of freaking air. The product starts right down here. This is crazy. This big bag and and listen, I know they lessen things, but this is out of control.
Let's talk about the harsh reality of grocery prices. The main cause of this is going to be, of course, the whole economy. Everything has gone up. But what are companies doing? What are the grocery stores doing in order to raise their prices? You might not notice that prices have risen at grocery stores. Some of the prices have stayed the same, but a big play here is actually shrinkflation. You may have noticed that there is more air in that bag of chips, or these packages have gotten smaller. And that is something they are doing in order to increase their profits and not raise their prices as dramatically. But it is going to have a big impact because you're paying the same or even more money for less product. I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on shrinkflation? Let me know in the comments down below and take a look at the rest of these clips.
I keep hearing people say that groceries are more expensive than eating out these days, and that might be true. If you can't grocery shop worth a damn. Oh, a McDonald's burger is $7, but all the ingredients for a burger at the grocery store is $17. Yeah, but you can have burgers all week. It might not be what you want, but 8 out of 10 times, groceries are always going to be cheaper. Now, do I want to cook? That's a different story. There have been times when all I had was 2 nickels to rub together. I would go to the store and buy a rotisserie chicken, a sack of potatoes, and vegetables for like $30, and that would last me all week. You try to go out there and eat out on $30 all week and try to get decent protein and nutrition, and especially if you're trying to lose weight. You try to go out there and eat healthy, eating out on a budget, and see if you need to sell a kidney. Another example is pre-cut fruit. I love me some pre-cut watermelon from Publix. Ooh, the best. But if my funds were low, I gotta cut the damn watermelon myself. I could buy a watermelon for $6, and 3 slices of Publix watermelon is like $6.50. So yes, grocery shopping is more expensive than eating out, if you can't grocery shop correctly.
I remember when $1,000 was a lot of money, but we're living in a time now where $1,000 is chump change. Literally, $1,000 is nothing. The way that groceries are grocerying, the way that gas prices are gassing, $1,000, somebody gives you $1,000, that's literally nothing. That's nothing. Like, oh my God. I just want to be rich. That's all. That was really the point of this video, is I just want to be rich.
Am I the only one that's seen these insane prices? I'm here at the supermarket. I have a flyer from December 2024 when Biden was president. It's September 2025. Trump is president, and prices are just getting out of hand. Check out some comparisons. All right, so for starters, let's look at this. Bertolli extra virgin oil, $14.99 in December of 2024. Now, $18.99. That's $4 more for the same exact bottle that was on sale at the same exact supermarket, except now 26% more in 9 months. All right, how about this one? Texas Pete's hot sauce, $2.49 in the flyer in December of 2024. Now in September, $3.29. That is 32% increase in 9 months. Trump said he was going to lower prices, and what's happening? Almost everything is going up. 32% is insane in 9 months.
So I went to the grocery store today, and I spent $113.24. And I feel like the receipt should be longer. And I'm just like, at this point, is it benefiting me to buy groceries, or should I just buy takeout? Because I don't know, like, food is so high. Like, going to the grocery store is so high. It's almost to the point where I feel like I'm actually breaking even by just buying takeout and having the convenience. I had to go to the store, buy the groceries, get in line, wait in line, put them in my trunk, take them out my trunk, put them in my fridge, when I could just went to Chipotle. So I don't know. I don't know.
So I've been shopping at Aldi for 2 years now, to the point where I did not have awareness of how expensive things were at other stores. What are you talking about? Was $8.25 now $6.89? Like this is some amazing deal. What? The off-brand is $5? I genuinely feel like I need a slap on the wrist, because I just left Aldi and I paid $1.19 for a huge box of off-brand Fruit Loops. They don't have any bad dyes in them, they don't have any bad ingredients, and they taste amazing. I just looked at the Fruit Loops here, $6.89. I just did the math. That is a 479% price increase. Because I have the privilege of driving 30 minutes to my nearest Aldi, I get to pay 479% less on cereal alone. If you're not in the food desert, you better be grateful. Makes my stomach hurt.
Food is so expensive that I literally cannot stray from Aldi. I cannot buy a cart full of groceries for $300 anywhere else besides Aldi. I tried going to Kroger. It's closer to my house. $300 is like half the cart. Like, I like to meal prep for the month so I don't have to go again. I don't know, I'm just lazy. But I cannot stray from the Aldi prices, and their produce goes bad so fast. Like, even Walmart now, if I get a cart full of groceries, it's like $500. Also, I like to buy bulk at Sam's, and that's my fault. But I'll get 4 items at Sam's, and it's $150. I'm like, bro, these were just necessities that I wanted to buy in bulk, like butter, things like that. And then I'm like, how did I spend so much money? It's just half of my bill expenses are groceries.
So the grocery prices here in the States are just out of this world insane. It is so expensive just to shop, just to put food on your table. But some of the things that aren't talked about as much are the products you buy that are from other countries. For example, this lingonberry jelly. It's just jelly, and it's from Sweden. We have Swedish night once a week here in my house, and this lingonberry jelly itself was $8. $7.99. And also, it was actually more expensive because here in the States, the $7.99 you see is not what you pay, because the taxes are added on at the checkout. It's not included in the price in the sticker, which is another interesting, quirky thing about the United States that nowhere else seems to do. Everywhere else it seems that the number you pay is the number you see, which I'm partial to. It's not just these little lingonberry fellas here. I mean, I saw a jar of tahini last night. Isn't tahini just like sesame seeds that are just ground up into a sauce? That itself was another $7, and the jar was smaller than this. Cheese, which albeit is expensive everywhere, I think. I got manchego from Spain, and it was a small little brick, and it costs about $11. I know people like to say, well, just shop local and buy USA. Well, okay, that's cutting off literally the entire rest of the world of ingredients. I don't know if this is from tariffs, because tariffs are on again, off again, so confusing. And I think the grocery stores actually are taking advantage of this. They also know that we don't know that it's tariffs, so they just raise the prices because we don't know. And the new prices are just baked in. This is just how it is. And they never seem to come back down. I, for one, have become a vegetarian, not from a moral choice or not wanting to eat animals, just straight out of economics. Let me know what you've been paying for grocery prices lately and where you're at in the world, because this is just getting ridiculous here in the States.
I just got back from grocery shopping, and let me just show you. First, let me show you what I bought. Guess how much I spent, because it's absurd. Orange juice, not even a name brand. Asparagus, strawberries, don't even know what brand this is. Tomatoes, and they're not organic. Sourdough, And that concludes the grocery haul. Now, for the long awaited, I spent, drumroll please, $40. $40 on 5 items. Thank you.
Hey everyone, happy Monday. It is November 17th and it's time for your weekly grocery comparison. I'm particularly excited about doing this today because our president said we are in the golden age of America and that everything is cheaper and affordability is his number one goal, and jobs are up and inflation is down, and it's an exciting time to be an American. So here we go. I did a comparison from November 29th of 2024 to today. Let's have at it. Aunt Millie half loaf of bread a year ago, $1.99, today $2.39. Boar's Head sliced chicken breast a year ago, $13.49, today $14.99. Boar's Head white American cheese a year ago, $7.99, today $11.99. Breakstone cottage cheese cups, $3.49 a year ago, $3.89 today. One bunch of celery a year ago, $1.49, today $1.99. Dole pineapple tidbits a year ago, $3.19, today $3.69. Hunt's petite diced tomatoes a year ago, $1.25, today $1.59. Hunt's brand tomato sauce a year ago, $1.25, today $1.59. Private Selection cracker cut salami a year ago, $5.99, today $6.99. Private Selection grape tomatoes a year ago, $3.49, today $3.79. Roth dill Havarti cheese a year ago, $4.49, today $6.49. Seedless mandarin oranges a year ago, $2.99, today $4.99. And one zucchini a year ago was 44 cents, today it is 85 cents. And multiple items stay the same. Carb Smart bread $5.99, orange and red peppers $1.59 each. Jif reduced fat peanut butter $3.29, Kroger shelled pasta $1.25. Whole carrots 2 pounds $2.29, Panera tomato soup $6.99, Planet oat milk $3.79. Private Selection hard deli salami $9.99, Sabra hummus cup $7.49, Simple Truth chicken breast $8.99 a pound, Swanson chicken broth $2, and Townhouse pita crackers $3.99. All of those items stayed the same from a year ago to today. A couple things went down. Bush's chickpeas, Bush's Great Northern beans, and Bush's kidney beans. All of those a year ago were $1.50. Today they're $1.25. Captain Crunch cereal $4.29 a year ago, $3.99 today. One cucumber a year ago, 89 cents, today 79 cents. 2% milk a year ago, $2.39, today $2.29. Kroger dozen eggs a year ago, $2.99, today $2.09. Mild Italian sausage, 1 pound, $4.99, today $3.99. One large Honeycrisp apple, $1.14 a year ago, today 75 cents. Milano cookies, $4.99 a year ago, today $4.49. Rice-A-Roni, $1.67 a year ago to $1.50 today. And Starbucks pumpkin spice creamer, $4.99 a year ago and $4 today. So all in all, 13 items went up, 13 items stayed the same, and 12 items went down. If I were to place this same order from 1 year ago today, the cost would be $8.69 higher than it was a year ago. So we are in week 43 of this administration, and this is week 43 that the average cost of my order has gone up. Yay! Golden age.